Hey friends, today on My Favorite Things, we're going to be talking about my Seiko SZSB012 watch. Let's talk about it. All right, John here from Proverbs 27:9 Fragrances. Today we're going to be doing my favorite things, talking about my Seiko watch. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please like the video, leave us a comment, and make sure you got the notifications turned on. That way you're notified every time we upload this sweet smelling fragrance and other things related content. All right, so on my channel, mostly talk about fragrances, but sometimes talk about my other favorite things. We've talked about knives before, and I hand make knives, guitars, guns, hats, shoes, men's accessory items, and one of my favorite things is watches. And like fragrances, whether it's a luxury niche fragrance, a luxury designer fragrance, or a niche line like Molinard, I'm always looking for a great combination of quality and affordability. That's why one of my favorite watch brands is Seiko. Seiko makes absolutely beautiful and high quality timepieces. They make some cheap ones too, and there's a difference in affordable and cheap. And they do make some cheap watches, but they also make some of the most fantastically beautiful, well-made watches in the world. And I typically try to find the ones that are in that middle price range where you're getting a high-end, very well-made timepiece, but you're getting a great bang for your buck. And that's what you get with the Seiko SZSB012. So I'm going to take it off and we'll get a different angle here, and let's look at this beautiful timepiece. So let's take a closer look at this absolutely gorgeous timepiece. As you can see here, this watch comes in stainless, has a beautiful black dial that just reflects the light gorgeously. It has the stainless indices on there. This does have the date option. So the watch that this would most resemble in a Rolex model would be a Rolex Air King Date or a Rolex Datejust, but I think it favors more of the Air King with the date window. As you can see here, it's got a beautiful polished stainless bezel. It has the brushed stainless case with a knurled crown. Sorry, trying to get that to adjust on that crown. You've got the needlepoint hands and second hand. This is an automatic watch, 23 jewels. It's got the oyster bracelet, again brushed. You've got that really nice signed latch push button deployment clasp. And as you can tell, this is my daily wear. So this one is, there's a lot of wear on this watch, but I wear it. It's my favorite watch to wear. So inside, as you can see that beautiful display window here, hard luxe crystal, hard luxe back. And inside is, I'm gonna change one setting on my camera. Hold on one second. So now as you can see that beautiful automatic movement there. This is the Seiko 4R35, 23 jewel movement. Hand wound. It's also got that gravity wheel there that will automatically wind it as you move your wrist. But this is just a gorgeous timepiece. So this is number one, it's a JDM. What that means is it's a Japanese domestic. So every time I try to buy a Seiko, I always try to find a Japanese market. They make higher quality pieces for their local domestic market than they do for their export market. So the ones that you buy here in the United States at like Macy's or Dillard's or somewhere like that, those are not going to be the Japanese market. Those are going to be the American market and the European market. And to me, they're not typically as stylish, and they're just probably not as well made as the Japanese domestic market timepieces. So I always look for that. Again, 40mm case. This has everything but a signed crown, and just a little S on that crown would really step up the overall aesthetic of this. But other than that, again, it looks very similar to a Rolex Air King with the date option. The date just has the magnified mirror over that, but the Air King, I don't believe the Air King date has it. So that is the look of this watch. Size, dimensions, all that. This is a $550 retail watch, where an Air King is a $5,500 watch. So you're getting essentially the same watch for 10% of the cost. And I can tell you from handling the Rolex personally, there is a difference, but it's not that much. And so again, that's one of the things I look for. Yes, the Rolex is going to be a little bit more finely polished, it's going to feel just a little bit better in the hand, higher quality. But for the value, this does not feel like a cheap watch at all. In fact, it feels and operates. Look how smooth that second hand is sweeping across there. It acts and feels and responds and looks like a much more expensive watch. So I just love this watch. I've got some others. I'm gonna show y'all I call it the grandbaby Seiko. It's the SARB Junior, if you want to. I'll show it in a later video, but wanted to show y'all this watch. If you are not familiar with this one, this is a great alternative to the Rolex Air King. All right, thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel that you like and got the notifications and everything turned on. Till we see you down the road, we say God bless. Brag on, Frag fam.